Hey Reflec Defi Den family, welcome back to another episode. Today, we're diving into a topic that I'm sure many of you have felt at some point, feeling like you're behind in life. Whether it's in your career, personal achievements, or even just your daily goals, it's easy to compare ourselves to others and feel like we're not where we should be. But guess what? You're not alone in this, and there's plenty you can do to shift your perspective and make progress. So, let's get into it. Before we dive into the strategies, let's look at some numbers and real-life stories that might put things into perspective. First, let's understand why we feel behind. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, 75% of people feel behind in some area of their life at any given time. This could be due to social media, societal expectations, or personal benchmarks. It's important to realize that feeling behind is a common experience. Social media plays a huge role in this. We're constantly bombarded with highlights from other people's lives, which can distort our perception of reality. Remember, people typically share their successes, not their struggles. Let's break this down a bit more. When we look at social media, what do we see? People getting promotions, buying homes, traveling the world, starting families. It can feel like everyone is hitting these major life milestones, and we're just stuck in place. But it's crucial to remember that social media is a highlight reel, not the full story. Now let's look at some inspiring real-life stories. Did you know that some of the most successful people felt like they were behind at one point? Here are a few examples. J.K. Rowling was a single mother living on welfare before she published Harry Potter. She felt behind compared to her peers, but she persevered. Her book was rejected by 12 publishers before it was finally accepted. Today, she's one of the best-selling authors of all time. Then there's Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. He didn't start his fried chicken business until he was 65. Before that, he failed at multiple careers and faced numerous rejections. His story is a testament to the fact that it's never too late to start something new. Another great example is Vera Wang. She started her career as a figure skater and then a journalist before becoming a renowned fashion designer at the age of 40. Her journey reminds us that career changes are okay and can lead to unexpected success. And let's not forget Steve Jobs. Did you know he was fired from Apple, the very company he co-founded? He felt like a public failure, but he used that setback to start new ventures like Next and Pixar, which eventually led him back to Apple, stronger than ever. These stories show that setbacks and feeling behind are not the end of the road. They can be the very experiences that lead to incredible success. So, what can you do if you're feeling behind? Here are some practical strategies that can help you get back on track. First, set realistic and achievable goals. Break down your long-term goals into smaller, manageable tasks. This can make your progress more visible and less overwhelming. For example, if your goal is to write a book, start with an outline. Then, aim to write a certain number of words each day. Celebrate when you complete a chapter. These small wins will keep you motivated. Second, focus on your own journey rather than comparing yourself to others. Remember, everyone's path is different, and what works for someone else may not work for you. Think about it like running a marathon. If you keep looking at the runners around you, you'll lose focus and pace. But if you concentrate on your own stride and breathing, you'll find your rhythm and run better. Third, Celebrate your small victories. Each step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Acknowledge and reward yourself for these achievements. It could be something as simple as finishing a task on your to-do list or learning a new skill. These small celebrations boost your morale and keep you moving forward. Number 4, don't be afraid to seek support. Whether it's talking to friends, family, or a professional, having a support system can make a big difference. Sometimes just talking about your feelings can relieve a lot of stress. And who knows, someone might share an experience or advice that could be a game changer for you. Number 5, keep learning and growing. Take courses, read books, and stay curious. Personal growth is a continuous journey, and investing in yourself will pay off. There's always something new to learn. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, advancing your skills in your profession, or even learning about different cultures, continuous learning keeps your mind sharp and your spirits high. One of the most important things to remember is that everyone has their own timeline. Society often sets certain expectations for when we should achieve milestones. Graduate by 22, get a job by 23, marry by 30, and so on. But these timelines are arbitrary and don't account for the unique paths that each of us takes. Think about some of the people we discussed earlier. Colonel Sanders started KFC at 65. Vera Wang entered the fashion industry at 40. Their stories remind us that success doesn't have an expiration date. If you feel like you're behind, it might be because you're measuring yourself against someone else's clock. Instead, create your own timeline based on your values, goals, and circumstances. Life isn't a race, and it's okay to move at your own pace. Feeling behind can often lead to paralysis, where you feel stuck and unable to move forward. But the key to overcoming this feeling is to take action, no matter how small. Let's revisit those strategies and put them into actionable steps. Number 1, set realistic goals. Tonight, take 10 minutes to write down one goal you've been putting off. Break it into smaller tasks and set deadlines for each task. Start with the first step tomorrow. Number 2, focus on your own journey. Spend some time reflecting on your personal values and what success means to you. Write down your own definition of success and remind yourself of it regularly. Number 3, celebrate small wins. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you accomplished. They don't have to be big. Maybe you finished a book, cooked a new recipe, or called a friend. Celebrate these moments. Number 4, seek support. Reach out to someone you trust and share your feelings. It could be a friend, family member, or mentor. Sometimes just talking about it can lift a huge weight off your shoulders. Number 5, keep learning and growing. Commit to learning something new this week. It could be watching a documentary, reading an article, or taking a short online course. Keep feeding your curiosity. Reflec Defi Den family. Feeling behind is a universal experience. It's something we all face at different points in our lives. But remember, your journey is uniquely yours, and it's never too late to pursue your dreams and goals. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And share your own stories or tips in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep reflecting and growing.